Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up because we're diving headfirst into one of the most explosive moments in daytime television history that has the internet buzzing like a hive of angry bees. Picture this: it's a crisp autumn morning in New York City, the kind where the leaves are turning gold and the air carries a hint of change, much like the seismic shift about to rock the set of The View. Hollywood's grizzled icon, Clint Eastwood, at 95 years young, strides into the ABC studios with the same no-nonsense swagger that made him the man with no name in those dusty westerns. He's there to promote his latest passion project, a gritty documentary on American resilience that he's directed and narrated with that gravelly voice that could curdle milk. The View's co-hosts, Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, Sunny Hostin, Sarah Haynes, Alyssa Farah Griffin, and Ana Navarro, are buzzing with anticipation. Joy, ever the firebrand with her sharp wit and unfiltered opinions, has been vocal about conservative icons like Clint, often critiquing what she sees as outdated machismo in Hollywood. But today, no one expects the powder keg about to ignite. As the cameras roll, the audience erupts in applause, a standing ovation for the five-time Oscar winner whose films have defined generations. Clint settles into the hot seat, his weathered face cracking a rare smile as Whoopi kicks things off with praise for his enduring legacy. "Clint, you've outlasted us all," she quips, drawing laughs. He nods, muttering something about just trying to keep up with these kids these days. The banter flows easy at first. Stories from the set of Unforgiven, a nod to his spaghetti western days, even a light-hearted jab at his age. But then Joy leans in, her eyes sparkling with that trademark mischief, and drops the first grenade. "Clint, you've always played the tough guy, but in today's world, isn't it time for Hollywood to evolve beyond the Lone Ranger mentality? We've got room for more diverse voices now." Now let's rewind the tape just a bit to set the stage properly, because understanding the undercurrents makes this implosion all the more mesmerizing. Clint Eastwood isn't just any guest. He's a cultural colossus, a man whose silhouette against a sunset has become synonymous with unyielding American spirit. Born in 1930, he's weathered wars, scandals, and the relentless churn of fame, emerging each time tougher, more enigmatic. His appearance on The View was billed as a coup, a rare TV jaunt for the recluse who spent his twilight years golfing in Carmel by the Sea and helming intimate projects like Cry Macho. Producers had courted him for months, promising a softball spotlight on his documentary, which explores blue-collar heroes in a divided nation. Meanwhile, Joy Behar, the 83-year-old queen of quips, has made a career out of skewering sacred cows. From her days as a stand-up comic to co-hosting The View since its 1997 inception, Joy's built an empire on candor, often clashing with conservative guests like Roseanne Barr or Meghan McCain. Her recent hot takes on everything from Trump to transgender rights have polarized viewers, boosting ratings but earning her the liberal lightning rod moniker. Whispers in the green room beforehand hinted at tension. Clint's team had flagged Joy's past comments on aging white male privilege in Hollywood, but optimism ruled. As the show opens, the theme music swells, and the ladies file in, all smiles and designer duds.
Whoopi, the sage moderator, c'est à Warmton, gushing over Clint's directorial shop.
Sunny chimes in with questions about his jazz pursuits, Sarah about family life. Clint's affable, recounting how fatherhood to 8 kids keeps him young. Fast forward to the heart of the maelstrom, where words become weapons and the line between debate and disrespect blurs into oblivion. The View's set, with its gleaming table and panoramic city view, suddenly feels like a coliseum, gladiators locked in verbal mortal combat.
Joy Behar, perché like a hawk, unleash your next salvo. Clint, let's be real. Your film glorifie violence à vertu.
In an era of school shootings and police brutality, isn't that part of the problem? The question hangs heavy, laced with the weight of national wounds. The audience hushes, a sea of frozen faces. Clint, unflappable as ever, takes a sip of water, buying a beat to gather his thunder. When he speaks it's measured, laced with that Monterey drawl. "Joy, violence is ugly, sure, but pretending it doesn't exist won't make it vanish.
My movie show conséquence, notre célébration."
You want to fix shootings? Start with Holmes teaching right from wrong, not blaming celluloid ghosts. Applause erupts sporadically, divided loyalties clashing in decibels.
Joy scoff, waving a hand. Conséquence? Your heroes walk away unscathed, guns blazing. Classic white savior trope.
Sunny jumps in, validating Joy's point with a nod to systemic racism, while Sarah tries diplomacy. But Clint's raised millions for causes. Maybe it's nuance?
Clint ignores the sidebar, zeroing in on Joy. Trop?
I've cast folks who look like America because that's who fights its fights. You see saviors, I see survivors.
What is your fix, censor the mirror. The exchange accelerat, barb flying fast den stage coachors.
Joy accuses him of dodging accountability. Clint retorts she's virtue signaling from an ivory tower. And then the pivot that propels the skirmish into infamy. Clint Eastwood rises, not in rage, but in quiet resolve, the kind that precedes a reckoning. The audience, sensing the shift, leans forward as one, breaths held in communal suspense. Joy, mid-sentence on passing the torch to diverse creators, trails off as Clint adjusts his jacket, that iconic squint fixed on her like a gun sight. Joy, he drawls, voice cutting through the hush like a knife through butter. I've passed torches my whole life, lit 'em for kids who look nothing like me, fought for stories that scare the suits. But you? You're not debating, you're dictating from a pedestal built on sound bites. I've respected this table, but respect's earned, not owed. Gasps ripple outward, a wave crashing against the set's edges. Whoopi stammers, Clint we love, but he's not done. This ain't about torches, it's about truth.
You call my work toxic?
Fine. But poisoning discourse with labels?
Déteste the réal venon.
Joy, flushed but defiant, retorts, truth?
Your truthess selective, ignore the harm.
Clint shakes his head, a paternal sorrow flickering across his features.
Harm?
Lady, I've seen real harm, from wars, from streets, from silence. Your show's a circus of opinions, mine's a mirror. If it offends, look away. The finality in his toned silences rebuttals. He turns, not storming but striding toward the exit, pausing only to nod at Whoopi. Thanks for the invite, Whoop.
Keep fighting the good fight, your way.
The door swings shut behind him with a soft click that booms like thunder in the stunned studio. For a beat, eternity stretches. Joy's mouth opens and closes like a landed fish. Sunny whispers, "Oh my God." Sarah covers her face. Alyssa bites her lip to stifle a grin. Then chaos. Audience murmurs swelling to a roar. Crew frozen mid-motion. Cameras capturing every raw nerve. Whoopi, ever the pro, ad-libs. Well, that was intense. We'll be right back. In the blistering aftermath, as the sun dips low over Manhattan, the digital realm ignites into a bonfire of vanities and vendettas, with the View's explosive exit becoming the meme that ate the internet. Within hours, that door slam clip, Clint's silhouette vanishing like a ghost from High Plains Drifter, amasses 50 million views, dissected frame by frame on every platform from Reddit to Reels. Conservative corners canonize him. Ben Shapiro tweets, "Eastwood just dirty-harried political correctness. Make my day." While Piers Morgan opines on his show, Joy pushed the envelope, Clint sealed it shut. Liberals counterpunch. Joy's defenders on MSNBC label it mansplaining meltdown, with one pundit quipping, "Clint's walking out like his films, into irrelevance." The View's official X account posts a cryptic respectful debates welcome, always, sparking 100K replies, half fire emojis, half pitchforks. Joy, live from her dressing room via Instagram Live, owns it. He bailed because he couldn't handle a woman challenging his worldview. But hey, legends fade, ideas endure. Views skyrocket to 10 million, her book sales spiking 300%. Clint? Radio silence at first, then a terse statement via his rep. Interviews are conversations, not inquisitions. Grateful for the platform, on to the next horizon. Fans decode it as shade, fueling fanfic threads imagining sequels. Late-night TV feasts. Colbert mocks with a skit of Clint squinting Joy into oblivion. Fallon has a puppet showdown. Ratings for The View's next episode? Through the roof, up 40%, as curiosity kills the cat but boosts the Nielsen. Sponsors waver briefly, but the buzz boxes the bottom line. Internally, fractures form. Alyssa texts Clint fan mail, earning side-eye from Sunny. Whoopi mediates a virtual powwow, emphasizing fiery but fair. Broader ripples hit Hollywood. Directors like Scorsese praise Clint's candor, while #MeToo advocates pen op-eds on old guard obstruction.